I went to Aruba on the 28th of June, and my son had drowned. His father found him in the water and brought him out. And when he brought him out, I started doing CPR for him. And then a paramedic came and said, "Let me help you because you're doing the CPR with emotions." And then when I stepped back and I saw him, I started crying. And then I remembered I'm an NSPPDian. And so I was like, I watched testimony. People always put, "Oh Lord, show me mercy." And then I went on my phone. I found the first "Oh Lord, show me mercy." It was sometime in October 2022. And I put it on. And Pastor Jerry said, "I don't know who you are. You have blood in your lungs." And I said, "God, my son doesn't have blood in his lungs. He has water." And I was like, "But I'm going to take this testimony for him." I put the phone by his ears. And as soon as Pastor Jerry said that, he came back to life. He coughed up blood. He didn't cough water. He coughed up blood. And then he said, "Mom," he cried. And then we took him to the ambulance. We got to the hospital. Nothing. They ran. They did an EEG for him. He saw a cardiologist. Everything was normal. The only thing that showed that he actually died was his lactate level, which was 3.8. And after that, it went back to normal. I'm just here to show people my evidence. I told God I'm going to come to here today because today is not just a conference for me. I'm rededicating my son to God. His name is Orishawaimi. It's Ishakiri, for God had his back. And God really has his back. What God cannot do does not exist. Pastor Jerry, I just want to say thank you to you. Thank you for everything. I'm a medical practitioner. Whenever they're giving testimony, I always say, my medical part always come in. I'm like, maybe hypoxia wasn't enough. But God showed me. He made a name for himself. He showed me, yeah, you went to school, but I take all the glory. He came and said, "Your son," he brought my son back to life. He's whole, he's here, he is fine, nothing is wrong with him. When he was doing the stress test, they put equipment on his body and he was running on the treadmill. They even told him stop, but he kept going. Nothing is wrong with him. No seizure. They were trying to say, oh, maybe he had a seizure, but nothing. He didn't have no seizure, no indication. The only thing that had showed that he drowned, which when your lactate is high, that's is more of like a mortality. That means oxygen didn't go in your major organs, and that's the only indication. And it went back to being 2. On that day, it was 3.8, and after that, it went back to 2. What God cannot do does not exist.